It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Okay, ready? Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Stroud looking to change the play. They'll look to throw here on first down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over here up near the 40. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Second and a couple. They go play action with Lawrence. And this one too low. You look at the defense for these Texans. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run with ETN. Well, this is not going to be enough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Here's Pierce on the counter. He'll get this to about the 38. The Texans at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Reload! Reload! Alert! Alert! Cougar 19! Buffalo 18!
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Flush to his right. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the 1st down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the 1st down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Pierce takes it straight ahead. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Stroud on 3rd down now. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And Alabama's all the way down at the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only do they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Nico. Nico.
Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Good tackle.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Lawrence.
Oh, got him.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. Moving inside the 20.
Got him.
Finally running down, but not until he brings us one all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
19
Stroud to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And down his legs. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground. ETN.
Get this dry shit
Up to the 34 out of
Get this
bounds.
dry shit now.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Now Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And out across midfield down to the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Hey, kill.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Lawrence going to move them around a bit. They go play action here on first down. He targets Ingram for another grab. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
Stack out.
A short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Get off that safety, man. Get off that safety, man. Get off that safety.
Takedown from 21 yards away.
Get off that safety.
And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one
Get off
away.
that safety, man.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Let's go defense.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
It's hauled in downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check it.
Stroud off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll send Kirk in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
11. Silver.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are over there, man.
Lockdown.
Continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you put big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans open the lead up to 34-0.
Spread it around there, CJ.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. How does the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Well, you're gonna run the ball, stop the bleed. You're trying to stop the bleed. You're trying to stop the bleed.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Texas built ready. We ready. We ready.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Lawrence will throw. A short throw there to Strange.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
This is 2nd and 8.
Gun.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Stroud sets up the play action.
And open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Good move.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Good move, Tank.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
On first down, here's Stroud. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big connection on that one. 42 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And he missed it. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead. It wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter.
A give to ETN running right.
See,
He'll get this up to about the 44.
He ain't trying. He's trying to minimize how much we went by.
Tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. Give to Bigsby on the option.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And now they're in the hurry-up. From midfield now, Lawrence.
Got him.
Oh, my goodness. Here's a 5th
Got
interception.
him.
Chandler Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
No secondary.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Here's Stroud.
Stop all that blitz. Stop all that blitz, man. Stop all that blitz, man.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for
It'll work out in your favor now.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never
It ain't gonna work out in your favor now.
And we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. And so
That's my fault. I miss you, Fouls.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
Flushed out right.
That is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Got an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Stroud looking to throw.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return is Jones.
Don't take that badass angle.
There he goes, right side.
Oh, walk him down, boy.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt.
We'll walk him down,
After
boys.
a huge return there. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They go play action now. Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
And it's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 35 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
You should have picked it up. What are you doing?
So they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
11.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
He's got it.
Come on, Sting.
Calvin Ridley, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that was good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
I see you, Pierce.
This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
2nd down and 6 now.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Hand off left side, Pierce.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
He takes
Yep.
this one down almost.
Y'all want to click on? We're going to make them look
In
silly.
Jacksonville territory now.
Make
Here's
him
a
look
first
silly.
and 10
Make him look
at
silly.
the 32-yard line.
Stroud.
And it's a short one here, complete to his
Beasley.
tight end.
Brock
He's gonna
Beasley.
go out of bounds, but he takes this
Brock
one down
Beasley.
just shy of the 20.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you're not going to go ahead and just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Play action.
Here's Stroud on the move to his left.
Gets the dump off to Pierce.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of there. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Moore. And the return was stopped right around the 25.
Come on. Mustang 19.
Play action. Stroud now. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they're going to speed things up here. And Stroud now to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just throw this one over. They'll have the security crew incomplete here. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Cup 19.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
Complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, go. 11. 13, Lou. I got him.
Here's Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. And now here's another interception. The 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I see it.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And the
Jags get to him as down he
that
goes.
guy.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
At the 45-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, big here in the fourth quarter. I'm
Man,
really
guys,
getting
go for
that
the blitz
pass
midfield.
incompletion.
Try to hurt my
They
guys.
needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just
Try to
having
hurt my
fun. They're
guys.
clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
But it's fourth down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Hey, I'm gun.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Looking downfield, and it's caught right side. He's got his man. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Here we go.
ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by
Guys,
Tyson
that's my
Campbell.
bad.
And the Jags are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard
Messing up
line.
the blowout. Messing up the blowout, guys.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Go, let's go. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Yeah.
That is caught. It's Ridley. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
First down, Jaguars.
Let's go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon.
Oh,
He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence.
Stop playing with me. You don't have to stop. You gotta come up with a new play for you. You gotta run a new play. Don't run that one no more. We can pick that off every time.
Take over at their own 2-yard line.
Run a new play now. Gotta get a new one. Pick that one up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd and 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Stroud off the play fake.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That boy. It was at the house trying to get us.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Check that. Big Lion.
Going forward with Pierce.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Yep, just go on, sit down.
Another nice gain, 16 yards.
Go on, sit yourself down.
Again.
Sit yourself down, girl, and talk.
They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Blitz guy. You're trying to hurt my guy.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Whoa!
There's a giant catch.
Walking.
Pass midfield before being stopped just